Hello and welcome to another episode of Eat Natural, Live Healthy. Yes, as always, I'm Lagos Housewife. Today, I want to show you a recipe that lots of you have seen on my social media pages, and many of you have been asking, how do I make the potatoes like this? And I said, it's melting potatoes. Okay, this recipe is not personally my original recipe. Melting potatoes is something that is common online. I first bumped into it in a British cooking group, and I fell in love with the idea, so I kind of Nigerianized it using our own ingredients, and then I brought in my own personal element. It's basically potatoes that will first be browned, as if you're browning meat, then it will be cooked, and it will be so soft and delicious. You can even eat it plain like that, or you can use it with eggs or with chicken, whatever you want. Very simple, and your children will love it. So the original melting potatoes, there's a certain way they cut it. I will show you. I'll use one potato to show you. But because me, I cannot be wasting potatoes the way they waste potatoes like that, I will show you the way me I cut it to make use of all the potatoes. So let me show you the normal melting potatoes way. The potato like this, then they cut off the head, cut off the bottom, and this is how melting potatoes is. So it will sit like this in the fry pan. I use a small potato because I don't want to waste anything, but normally they use big potatoes, something as big as this. They cut off the head, they cut off the bottom, so it's only the middle part that will be flat, as in like this, like an inch thick. That's what they use. That is their own way. This is what me I do. Shey na sha make potato melt, so that's what I'll be using. Now I need to season the potatoes. For that, I'll be using a little bit of sea salt and black pepper. Be generous with your black pepper. Then just use your hand to kind of mix everything together. I love salt and black pepper with potatoes a lot. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Next, I'll mix the things I'll use to boil the potato afterwards. A tablespoon of green nature. You can use green paste for this. A tablespoon of garlic, ginger, onion paste. Half a teaspoon of white pepper. Mix this with water. So this is it. So let's move to the cooktop. In a pan, add a little bit of oil. Then add about a tablespoon of butter. It's actually the butter taste we want, but the oil is there to prevent the butter from burning. So always add a little bit of oil when you are using butter to prevent it from burning. Start placing your potatoes flat side down. So let's lift it and see. Okay, let's still give it a little bit of time. We want it to get browned. That's the idea. So let's give it a little bit of time. Okay, just like a couple more minutes. Let's check that. Okay. That is done. So let me flip it so that the back will brown. It's not yet cooked, so we are just browning it. Don't Jerry. So let's leave it for a couple of minutes for the back to brown. It's been a couple of minutes. The backs are browned. So time to add this. I love the smell, the aroma. So we'll cover it and let it finish cooking. Ooh, look at that. It's done. You see this? You can actually toss in a little bit of pepper mix and stir it in, and it will simply make a delicious sauce to accompany the tomatoes. Or you can toss in eggs if you want. No need for seasoning or spices again. Just toss in your small pepper mix or eggs. Melting potatoes. Let me just show you one. Can you see how soft it is? Very soft. The outside is crispy, soft. Remember, it was boiled with seasoned water, so everything has entered in there. Delicious. My melting potatoes, very delicious, very simple, very easy, and healthy. So now you know how I make it, and you can eat it with anything. You can just simply make chicken with it. You see that leftover in the pot I showed you. If you are eating it with chicken, you can just simply use that as dipping sauce. Just stir in a little bit of maybe, like I said, tomato paste, or you can actually just mix it with your white sauce or yogurt dip. Everything simple, delicious, healthy. So you see, food is not boring at all. There are so many ways to cook the same food, and this is one. I hope you like it. So when next you see it in my son's school lunch, you will be like, yeah, this is the recipe Lagos Housewife showed us. And I also want to be seeing it on your own children recipes and in your family menus. So till next time again, I'll be coming with another delicious recipe. As always, you know that's what I'm known for, healthy and delicious. And I'll see you again next time. Don't forget my thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share.